Hi everybody, my name is Nancy Fogo and I am 34 years old. This is my son Koba. He's 5 months old. When I was finding out I was pregnant with my son, it was very scary because it's my first child and I don't have a clue what transition I become of my body and my life and how they change everything around me. My mother, my brothers, and close friends, they are from another country. I'm from Mexico. So they make more challenge because Latino woman be in this community, and then I don't have a friends to make it harder. So I was fine now, cellular pregnancy. So I went over there. People are friendly, the kindness and very respectful. It was very blessing because it made me feel calm. It made me feel I'm a special. And the most important thing, they helped me my transition become a mother. I think my experience when I see my first ultrasound over there, it was very, very special. It's when I realized I'll become a mother. They helped me, supported me mentally, emotionally, and of course spiritually. God bless the place. God bless the people support the center. Thank you so much, and God blessing you.
Hello, my name is Claire Lemoyne. I'm Executive Director of Sinlaw and Avoyles Pregnancy Center. Canceling this year's banquet after much prayer and consideration was a very difficult decision for us. However, we are thankful for those involved in helping us bring this video to you, especially our clients. Because of the generosity of people across Central Louisiana, Sinlaw and Avoyles Pregnancy Center have provided hope and compassion and love to all the mothers we have served this past year. I would like to share with you some of the recent statistics from this past year. We have provided over 300 mothers with pregnancy tests in a crisis pregnancy. Over 1,000 different services have been provided to mothers in these past 12 months. This includes services such as ultrasounds, consultations, and even education visits. Almost 20% of the mothers who came to us in a crisis pregnancy were considering an abortion. These mothers are filled with fear and uncertain of what the future holds for their unborn child. We are so grateful to know with certainty that almost 70% of those mothers chose life after receiving the services here at the pregnancy centers.
My name is Beth Martinez. I'm 40 years old and I am a resident of Rapides Parish. I have 7 children. I have 3 grandchildren, and I am pregnant with my 10th pregnancy. Last year, I had found out I was pregnant, and it was a surprise pregnancy, September of 2019. I never expected to be pregnant because I had already had 7 C-sections, so I'm very high risk. They had asked me if I wanted to terminate my pregnancy due to medical reasons, and that no one would judge me for that decision because it was life-threatening for me. I felt like I couldn't make that decision because when I was young, I was 21 years old, I made a decision that I will forever regret. And it wasn't the right decision. So I could never do that again. I didn't know who to reach out to or what to do. And one of my friends told me about Sinlaw Pregnancy Center, and I reached out to you guys. I messaged you, and you guys answered immediately. You guys got me an appointment the next day, and I came in, and I was a mess. And it was definitely a moment of crisis in my life, trying to make the right decision, but having somebody be supportive of the decision I wanted to make to continue that pregnancy and to have a positive impact on me in deciding to do that. And you guys did that for me. I decided to keep that baby, and unfortunately, it ended in a miscarriage. But it changed my life. What it did for me is it built a relationship with God that I hadn't had. and a relationship with faith and forgiveness of myself for mistakes I made when I was younger. I had a hard time when I lost that baby because I decided to keep that child against medical advice. And I was really depressed for a long time. And I prayed and I said, something has to change. And that was in May of this year. And then I found out I was pregnant with this baby. And that was my sign. So I truly, truly believe this baby was a miracle for me. This baby's healthy. All the tests are coming back healthy. I feel really great, and I have a really positive support system. And the first people that I went to when I found out I was pregnant, first person I was messaging was you guys, so that I could confirm that pregnancy and find a doctor that would be supportive of this pregnancy and positive and helpful again. When you come into this center, you get welcomed with positivity, open arms, acceptance, without being judged for any decisions you make from the past, and encouragement. And that's what you need. Everyone is so happy here, smiling, welcoming. They will sit down with you, take the time to talk with you about any concerns you have, whether they be emotional, whether you have financial concerns, if you need help finding medical care. That's what they do. They're willing to work with you, your support people, and help you in any way they can. The decision that you guys helped me make last year and going against what doctors were telling me I should do, but letting me base the decision on what I knew was right from wrong, and restoring my faith and building a relationship with God has done so much for me that I know that y'all can continue doing that for others. And today I wanted to tell you guys what I would like to do. My business is going to support your pregnancy center, and my business will be making a donation to you guys today.
We witness life-changing moments here when mothers receive their ultrasound and they have the ability to see the humanity of the unborn child within their womb. In the event when a mother does choose to have an abortion, we continue to provide support they need for their healing.
My name is Shaterka Garrison. I'm 33 years old. I have 3 children. I'm married. It was amazing. When I first found out I was pregnant, I was nervous. I was kind of scared. I didn't know really what to expect, how to expect it, and then I kept calling. So, Sinlot Pregnancy Center did my first ultrasound. During my ultrasound, they talked me through it. They made me feel like they care. Even when I didn't know how I felt like the people there cared. I don't know, when you go in an environment and you just feel like you're safe there, you can share whatever you want to share. That's how I felt. I felt like that from the beginning, but when I came in, I was scared on my end, not knowing what to expect, but when I come in to get my ultrasound, they didn't make me feel that way. They made me feel like I was here for you, I will support you through whatever decision you make, whatever you're going through, I'm gonna support you through it. When I came in, if I had bad news from the doctor, I would talk to the ladies. They would give me advice. They made me feel like no matter what happened, I could make it through. So I feel like that's the reason why I truly made it through. So I feel like God actually put them in my pathway because I just feel like y'all can be a blessing to many people. Like I really hear people saying that they don't have this and they don't have that for their baby, but it's no reason why. It's no reason why. Because y'all make sure that we have everything we need. For that baby coming home, you have everything for us to support. The materials, you have really everything you need. So I'm thankful, y'all. Y'all don't know how thankful I am for this clinic and y'all for just accepting me.
Mothers come to us in a variety of circumstances. The role of the Pregnancy Center is to provide the support these mothers need to become the parent that God created them to be.
My name is Delane Avery. I'm 16 weeks pregnant. I have a daughter. She's 9 years old. And so I'm having a child 10 years apart. When I first came, I was very scared, extremely scared and nervous and just lost. I didn't really know what to do or where to go, and I didn't have anyone to talk to for good advice and reasoning for the decision I was going to make. And so at the pregnancy center, I was able to get all of those things, some good counseling and wonderful people who were able to guide me in the right direction and contribute a better way of thinking about this pregnancy and a positive way of thinking about this pregnancy. So while at the pregnancy center, I was able to do an ultrasound to find out how far along I was. We were able to see that the baby was healthy and where they need to be. I got to hear my baby's heartbeat for the first time, which really solidified to me that I wanted to continue on with my pregnancy. We're just on the right path to where we need to be. You know, when I left here that day, was completely different and feeling 100% better about what was going on in my life than when I walked through those doors. I can't really express how much you guys helped, how much just being here and the continued support that I received after I left that day, just by receiving phone calls or texts to check on me, how I was doing, how I was feeling, that it helped so much, and it gave me hope long lasting. I was able to continue on after that, even on my rough days, that knowing that those rough days were gonna pass and we were gonna be just fine.
Sin-Law Pregnancy Center took part in the Knights of Columbus Ultrasound Initiative program this year, which allowed us to receive a new ultrasound machine. This is crucial for mothers to see the humanity of the unborn child within their womb.
My name is Morgan Lassion. I'm a local Sin-Law artist here in town, and I just had little Miss Selena Cecile. So whenever I first thought I was pregnant, we discovered that day she was exactly 6 weeks, and all it was a tiny little heartbeat. And so at 6 weeks, it was like a pea, but with a heartbeat, you know, and so I got to see that it was basically the very beginning of her life. Yeah. It was very, very emotional for me because it made the moment more surreal, and, you know, that I'm carrying a life inside of me. I literally was like, there is a literal human heartbeat inside of me sharing my physical space, and very overwhelming, very happy. Yeah. So the best services here have been the homework for me, the homework that's assigned to us that we can use for the boutique bucks. The boutique, there's a boutique here in the Sin-Law Pregnancy Center. I feel very just emotionally calm in here, and it feels like a very safe space that, you know, in a very non-judgmental space, really.
My name is Corey Isaiah Hall. This here is Aurora Kaya Avabel Hall. She is like the best thing that has ever happened to me. Like, she has filled that hole that, you know, that comes in your heart. You know, sometimes you just don't know, you know, when it's there though, but, you know, it just pops up. And I mean, like, every day nowadays, just to, you know, wake up to see her smile on her face. I mean, that is the most incredible thing. The Sin-Law Pregnancy Center has definitely helped install the confidence needed. I felt happy that I was able to learn things that, you know, that, I don't know, that not even my mother was even able to explain, you know. wow. And I mean, like, not even just that though, but the classes though, I mean, there's so much to learn, that you wouldn't even expect to, learn. I mean, especially when, like having children and everything. And I mean, like it helps you have like a better understanding, like, like I'm more knowledgeable now, like what it is, like I should do for my child, and like how I should raise her, like this place has given me so much more confidence than, like I had imagined. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, and just remembering all that is like, I mean, it's not hazy or anything like that though, but I do remember being scared and, anxious. I'm excited, that I have a daughter, and, like for you all to, be able to help us out the way that, you've been helping us is, just incredible. I mean, like, this is the most remarkable place that I've ever, like really been to. I mean, like, how to explain it? Those early days when she was still, in the womb, like I remember coming in here and, seeing the Bible verses on the wall and stuff like that. I remember, y'all making me feel very comfortable. Yeah.
Hey guys, Pastor Brian Gunner here, founder and president of the board of Sin-Law Pregnancy Center. I'm so excited to address you today because as we think about this incredible ministry that we all know and love, Sin-Law Pregnancy Center, so many lives have been changed in this community. Mothers and fathers have received such important critical care and counsel, love and affirmation. Children's lives have been saved from abortion and given a better future. And as we think about the mission of Sin-Law Pregnancy Center to save lives and to give hope to families throughout the Central Louisiana community, I want to invite you to join me in a ballot initiative this November. When you go to the polls and vote for president November 3rd, you're also going to be voting on an important ballot initiative. It's going to be Amendment number 1 to the Louisiana Constitution, and it's called the Love Life Amendment. What the Love Life Amendment does is that it ensures that there is no right to abortion or the taxpayer funding of abortion in the state of Louisiana. This is a critical way for us to fight the abortion industry in the state courts and not allow a right to abortion to be read into the Louisiana Constitution, and therefore protect our pro-life laws and the laws of children in Louisiana. So I want to plead with you, when you vote on November 3rd, vote pro-life and vote yes on Amendment number 1. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
The mission of Sin-Law and Avoyles Pregnancy Center is to provide peace and hope to any mother experiencing an unplanned pregnancy. With your prayers and continued support, this mission can become a reality. Thank you, and God bless.